Gems. We're here at EPCOT for the Flower and Garden Festival starts today, so let's go. So our first stop for today is over at Trowel and Trellis. They have a brand new chocolate mousse terrarium that I want to try, and then they also have a non-alcoholic mocktail, the raspberry and lemon herbal tea that I also looks really, really good because I love tea. So I had the pleasure of being the very first person at Trowel and Trellis to get their food on the very first day of the Flower and Garden Festival. We clapped and we savored the moment a little bit, but that was really fun. Now let's get to eating. It is windy, if you can't tell. Why is it always windy when I come to these festivals? But we're gonna still enjoy, and yeah, let's eat. So first up, I got the chocolate mousse terrarium. This comes with matcha crumble and chocolate soil for $5.50. Let's see how this tastes. So that was really good. I liked that. The chocolate mousse, it's almost a pudding texture actually. It isn't quite as light and airy as a mousse. And there are, I think, cookie crumbles all the way at the bottom that are super, super yummy. And then the matcha powder on top, I wasn't sure if I would like it because matcha is like super sweet. And yeah, I wasn't exactly sure, but I like it. It is a little dry and it's windy, so it has kind of blown on my table a little bit, but you know, if it's not windy and you come here, you're totally fine. But yeah, overall this is a hit. I really, really like it, so I would give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. I'm sorry the camera's moving, it's the wind moving the tripod I have, so sorry about the camera work today. Next up, I got the raspberry and lemon herbal tea non-alcoholic drink. This is Twinings raspberry and lemon herbal tea and simply limeade for $4.50. Let's see how this tastes. Ooh, that is so good and very refreshing. It is light and it isn't too sweet because the lemon cuts that a little bit, and I tried it at first without squeezing the lemon, so let's see how it tastes now that it's all kind of combined. Yeah, even better after squeezing the lemon. These flavors pair so well together, and again, it isn't too sweet, and I love a good mocktail as well, so this one I would say gets a 5 out of 5 tiaras. We're having a good start to our day here. So I'm just sitting here enjoying my ice cold tea, and this is my view. This is just one of those perfect EPCOT moments that I absolutely love. Next up, we're over here at Jardin de Fiestas. Really, really sorry for that pronunciation. Over in Mexico, they've got 3 brand new food items to try, so I guess I'm just gonna have to try all 3. Gee darn. First up, I got the Sope de Chilorio. I am so sorry about my pronunciations here. This is guajillo pepper braised pork on fried corn shells with black beans, shredded cabbage, crema mexicana, queso fresco, and chives. This is $8.50. So let's see how this tastes. The wind is so bad, I've broken out a hair tie that doesn't even match my outfit. So there we are. This is where we are for today with the wind. So there is a lot happening with this dish. I did really like it. It is a little bit spicy. If you don't like spice, I would skip this one actually, because my tongue is tingly, which I like, but I know a lot of people might not. It's because of the, did it say chorizo? Not chorizo. Guajillo, I don't know. Pepper braised pork is really good. There is a good amount of it too. So the value of this one I think is pretty good overall. And then it's got shredded cabbage on top for a little crunch. This wind is crazy and I hate it. The queso fresco on top is really, really nice. I've come to love black beans with queso fresco. It's a great combination. The cheese is nice and creamy and the beans are a little bit like chewy, but they're amazing. And again, the textures all together are very, very good. The crunchy cabbage with the nice and creamy cheese. The corn tortilla is probably my least favorite part of this. Number one, it was really hard to cut and it's a little bit messy. It's actually hard to cut with a knife. So I'm guessing you're sort of supposed to pick it up and eat it, but I don't want to get my hands all messy. So I tried to cut it instead. It's still really good. I think this is a winner. I would absolutely recommend this to try. I would have it again. So this gets another 5 out of 5 tiaras. This is really working out well. Next up, I got the Tamale de Rajas. This is poblano peppers, corn, and cheese in masa, topped with poblano cream sauce, crema mexicana, pickled carrots, and onion with chives for $8.75. Let's see how this tastes. So I did not love that. The textures are wrong, as Paul Hollywood says on Bake Off. It's almost the consistency of like baby food or something. It's like it's been pureed into one thing. I was kind of hoping to see more chunks of the peppers. There's poblano peppers. Even with the peppers, it's not spicy. So if you don't like spice, I mean, actually don't get this. I don't recommend it. It's not my favorite. It's really just the textures. The taste overall, the flavors aren't bad. It's just really eclipsed by this super weird mealy texture, I think. So yeah, this one's not my favorite. I would actually give this one like a 2 out of 5 tiaras. This is our first loser of the day. Sorry. And last but not least here, I got the Flan de Guayaba. This is vanilla flan with guava coulis, whipped cream, and fresh fruits for $6.50. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, I did not like that. If you couldn't tell from my face, I do not have a poker face. I've had flan before, and it was very just mixed well. I can't think of the word. It's very one texture, right, the whole time. This, I don't know if it has pieces of like corn in it or something, but there was something chewy in there that I really did not love. The flavor is just too sweet. So not only do I not like the texture, I also don't like the flavor. I honestly almost spit this out, but I didn't have a napkin that was large enough nearby, so I reluctantly swallowed it. I just do not like this flavor. It's like caramel gone bad. And then on top, it has some whipped cream or something, but it just, these things together just don't taste very good. So unfortunately, that's a 2 out of 3 dishes here that I just didn't really like. There are birds all around me and they are crying for food. I'm not going to give it to them. Do not feed the birds. It is very bad for them, and then also it encourages them to just pester people for food all the time. So anyway, yeah, this flan is really bad. I actually took one bite. I'm gonna throw the rest of it away, and you know how much I hate to waste food, but there's no saving this. I would give this a 1 out of 5 tiaras, just because I almost spit it out, but I was able to swallow it. It wasn't that gross. So a 1. Yeah, sorry, do not recommend. So over here in Germany, they have a booth, and none of these things are new. I don't think so. I'm not tasting them today. But the toasted pretzel bread, I had that last year. I'll put some footage in here of that, and that is amazing. That is a very, very good value, and it has this Black Forest ham and melty cheese. You can see the picture there. That one definitely gets a platinum tiara. Highly, highly recommend. But today I'm here for new things, so moving on. So I know I've only hit up 2 kiosks so far. The lines are starting to get rather long, and I'm starting to get full, but there's actually an item over at Connections Eatery that I really want. Plus that's inside and it won't be so windy. So let's head over there. So I've made my way over to Connections Eatery, where they actually have one item for the festival. So I got the hot honey chicken sandwich. This is served on a brioche bun with breaded chicken breast, hot honey, and red cabbage slaw for $12.49. Let's see how this tastes.
Your eyes are closed. Riley's eyes are closed.
I liked that. It was good. I am not sure why they call it a hot honey sandwich, because this has no spice on it at all. So that was a little bit disappointing. I was expecting like a spicy breading and also a sauce, but that's not what this is. Plus, the bottom bun is very soggy now, so it doesn't really hold up too well. The taste and the flavors are great for a normal chicken sandwich, not a hot honey chicken sandwich. The cabbage slaw is fantastic. I love a good sandwich with a slaw on top because it adds that nice crunch. And yeah, it also has pickles, which I also like. But in terms of a chicken sandwich, like, I prefer their original one. I had it last year. That chicken sandwich is fantastic, and it also has pickles and all of that. It's sort of a homage to the Popeyes chicken sandwich. So yeah, this is kind of just okay. I am a little bit disappointed actually, because I was expecting a nice hot and spicy chicken sandwich, which this is not. However, the bun's really good, the top one, and the flavors are good. Would I have this again? I think so, yeah. And it came with an ample serving of fries too. I don't know what I've never gotten so many fries with an entree at Disney. So yeah, I would give this one a 4 out of 5 tiaras. Good, but it could be a little better if they'd add some extra spice. So I decided to make one more stop today over here at Brunchcot. And they have a brand new biscuit and gravy, and you know how much I love sausage gravy, so I'm gonna have to try this. So first up, I got the Froot Loop shake. This is actually not new. This has been here for quite a while, but I haven't tried it yet, so I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. This is just a regular shake. I'm not sure what flavor it is. I do believe it changes out. Today it's sort of a yellowish color, and it's topped with Froot Loops. So let's see how this tastes. This is so good. I can see why it's popular. It's really, really cute. I will say I'm not sure of the size. I feel like in previous years this was a larger cup, but I think it's still pretty good. Maybe not worth $5 though for this tiny little cup, but it's really good. It tastes like sort of a milkshake paired with what your milk tastes like after you've eaten all the Froot Loops out of it. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love it so much. I've just had some more, and the cereal on top is still crunchy, so that's interesting. And that is so good. I would give that one a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Highly recommend. I would have it again. So next up, I got the biscuit and gravy. This is with Impossible chicken fried steak and Impossible sausage gravy for $6.75. Let's see how this tastes. So sadly, I really don't like this. I ate a few bites. After the first one, I kind of wasn't sure. The gravy is good. The rest of it is just eh. I feel like the chicken is over-seasoned and it isn't crispy enough. You know, it has that like mealy texture. So a fork doesn't really work out well with this dish. But yeah, and then the biscuit, I'm not sure if it's like gluten-free or something like that, but it's also just not good. The texture is wrong. It's not fluffy inside, and it was actually also pretty hard to cut, so I didn't love that. Yeah, this one's not a winner for me, so I would give this one like a 2 out of 5 tiaras. Sorry, do not recommend. But this shake though, look, I've almost drank the whole thing, which is not usual for me. So that'll be it for today. My favorite things today were probably these sweets. I really liked that chocolate mousse I had earlier. Things I'm taking home today, the chocolate mousse and half of that hot honey chicken sandwich. So looking forward to eating that later today. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I will be back to eat more at the festival. Monorail's coming by. So I'm contending with that noise right now. But anyway, yes, I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, have a magical day.